Hey there everybody, Shamer Customs back with another custom minifigure review. Today's my custom produced Lego female bounty hunter helmet for my up and coming collaboration with ASAP Animations. Now this is not of any specific character, it is my own design. ASAP Animations sent me a picture, and after looking at it, I took some reference from it, and then I added some sort of Star Wars flavors to produce the headpiece that you see in front of you. So yeah, completely original design right here, and very happy with the way it looks. So like all my headpieces, I originally sculpted this in clay by hand. The entire helmet is made by me. I then cast it into a silicone rubber mold, which I then fill with a coloured plastic to produce the actual headpiece. In this case, the base colour for this headpiece was actually a grey colour, and the reason I chose that was it just shows a little bit better when painted. But I suppose we'll start with the body when looking at this actual figure, and we'll work our way up to the actual helmet itself. I'm a bit of a Lego purist, and due to the expensive nature of Lego, I can't afford to customise a body for every single custom that I produce. It would just be too expensive. Again, that may change in the future as my subscribers grow, I suppose. My subscription numbers grow, and it can be a little bit more affordable then. But for right now, I only customise headpieces. But yeah, the pants for this, well, leg pieces rather, for this figure are from the Rebellion pilot figures. I'm not sure which one, just one of the Rebellion pilot figures. I know there have been a lot of them over the years. And also the orange arms are used from that as well. As we can see, there is also a jetpack from, I believe it's the Corporate Alliance Droid Tank Clone Troopers. And you can see there's a little custom blaster from Little Arm Shop. And also a torso. I'm not exactly sure where that torso is from. It's just in my big bin of spare torsos. So I picked that one out, I thought it looked quite cool, and added it to the figure. If we have a look over here, we can see there's also a pauldron, which is, I believe, the Boba Fett pauldron from the 2010 Slave one. I'm pretty sure that's the one. And I think it looks really nice also on this figure. So with the body out of the way, the boring body out of the way, let's have a look at the actual headpiece. We'll begin at the front and work our way probably to the right. We'll work our way around to the right. As you can see, the visor is very, very nice, very intricate. It's a lightish sort of blue, sort of maybe a medium blue for the visor itself. And as you can see, there's orange pieces above or below, a dark sort of burned orange. And as we see, that's also along the front and on that hose there. If we can see here, we've got breathing respirators on either side. This one's got a hose attached to it, but this one on the left-hand side, sorry, on the right-hand side rather, is left bare. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but there are little white dots that go around to give it a little cooler pattern effect. I will have to set up a flicker page so you can see this better, but for right now, this will just have to do. As you can see, there's also a lot of black around here. It's not really picking it up on the camera, but there's pretty intricate pieces that make up the breathing respirator. There's a little sort of I suppose gear piece here, a little cylinder here, and a big circle there. And this bit in the middle, this sort of tin colour, is actually in a mesh pattern to give it a cool little effect. If we also look on the helmet up the top, we can see there's a little torch up there, and there are two little switches on that as well. If we go around to the back, we can see that there are two white pieces coming around here that are raised off and painted. There's a white dot there, and we've gone for the clone helmet style. On the back top with a sort of a circle piece which is painted orange and the two white strips coming out either side. And as we turn it around a little bit further, we can get to our first of the hoses. The hoses were very hard to do, just sculpting wise. They broke a lot, and I was really worried during the casting process whether or not the silicone would actually crush it, and the hose would just crumple under the silicone's weight. But they held out really well actually, and once I got the casting process finished, they were absolutely fine, because now they're in a very solid plastic, so they're very, very rigid, as you can see. The opposite side now of the helmet, it's got a hose covering it, but it's exactly the same as this side here. As you can see, this is a very large hose. This one goes from the left respirator right to the back of the helmet there. But yeah, that's pretty much the helmet in its entirety. Like all my Lego headpieces, the helmet is completely removable. Got the tongue tied there. The helmet is completely removable from the torso. It's very tight, this one. There we go. So I've actually gone with the Bounty Hunter from the Bounty Hunter gunship as the headpiece under this. I assume ASAP Animations will use a different body. I'm only sending him over the helmet. So this is just the body I sort of threw together last minute. but I think it's Suji or something that character's called. I'm not sure, but I thought it'd be a really cool headpiece. So here's a close look on the top of the helmet. Very nice, very sleek. And here's a look on the inside. As you can see, it's more of that grey colour. So that's what the colour of the plastic was, as you can see in there. That's all for this review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you'd like to go see the steps of how I made this helmet, sort of the progression of it, check out my update channel. There's a few videos of that. That's a link down below in the description. If you'd like to purchase any of my headpieces, visit my eBay page, linked to in the description. My headpieces do sell very quickly though, so if you would like me to make you a specific one and reserve an auction for you, go to my blog, which is also a link to down below in the description, and personal message me there. And if you've got any questions about how to do this, also go to my blog and ask me there, and I should be able to help you out. But if you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to this channel as well for more great videos coming out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.